morning, everyone. Welcome to DEF News. I'm your anchorman, P. Dot.
Welcome, everybody. Today's April 18th, and we have some exciting news out of Lebanon today.
It has been little over a year since the Lebanese president-elect of the Christian Party has been assassinated. We will go to Alex for more details.
All right. Hey, guys. Bashir Gemayel. That was the name of the president-elect who got assassinated, along with others in the headquarters meeting. A bomb went off, killing 8, including the president-elect, and wounding 50. We have footage on what happened earlier. Here it is. Alright, welcome guys. This is my headquarters. I am Bashir Gemayel.
Hey, what are you doing here? Oh.
Thank you, Alex. The assassin was part of the Syrian Socialist Nationalist Party. He stated that he had no regrets for the assassination of the president-elect.
Right now, we'll take a quick break and give you the weather report for today.
Dinosaur chicken nuggets, how is the weather in Lebanon?
Wow, it's looking gray from all the smoke. Wait. Peter! Chris! Where's my body? Ah!
Okay.
We just got breaking news out of Lebanon. We have reports that the U.S. Embassy was just bombed. Alex, do you have any more information on that?
Breaking news. Someone just threw their truck into the embassy, blew it up. All right, there were like 2,000 pounds of bombs in the embassy, like in the truck, like yellow Mercedes-Benz truck, and they just crashed it into the embassy, the front gate, because they knew where to go, and they just blew it up. And then like, oh my gosh, what's going on? All right, we gotta send it back to you guys.
Stay safe, Alex.
According to police reports, a total of 63 people have died. 32 Lebanese, 17 Americans, and 14 other individuals.
Okay, I just got word that Alex has got a witness on the scene. We're going to go back to you, Alex.
So we just got a witness from the scene. He's actually the ambassador, the U.S. ambassador to Lebanon. His name is Robert S. Dillion, but he doesn't want to be seen on camera, so I'm just going to read you the text of what he said.
I had my arm in the t-shirt in front of my face, which protected me from the flying glass. I never heard the explosion. Others said that it was the loudest explosion they ever heard. Everything seemed to happen in slow motion. The wall fell on my legs. I could not feel them. I thought they were gone. The office filled with smoke, dust, and tear gas. What happened was that the blast first blew in the window and traveled up an air shaft from the first floor to behind my desk. We had tear gas canisters on the first floor. The central stairway was gone, but the building had another stairway, which we used to make our way down, picking our way through the rubble. We were astounded to see the damage below us. I didn't realize that the entire bay of the building below my office had been destroyed. Everybody had this funny white look because they were all covered with dust. With each second, the magnitude of the explosion became clearer. I saw Marilee McIntyre standing. She couldn't see because her face had been cut and her eyes were full of blood. I picked her up and took her over to a window and gave her to someone. A minute later, someone came up to me and said that Bill McIntyre was dead. He had just seen the body. That was the first time I realized that people had been killed. I didn't know how many, but I began to understand how bad the blast had been.
Thanks, Alex. And now we will discuss the Lebanese Civil War with our guest, Rick Reardon.
Thanks for having me, guys.
We've learned that the U.S. Embassy bombing was the largest attack on U.S. government officials internationally. What do you think about that?
Well, first of all, I think it's terrible. Never should have happened. And this gives away the question about safety. Like, do we have safety? Is there safety? Is safety a real thing? Like, this is a huge problem that needs to be addressed by the government, and they need to really step up their game. Like, this is not right.
I just got a call from President Ronald Reagan, and he'd like to voice his thoughts on the U.S. Embassy bombing.
This report concerns the Marines in Beirut, brave men who believed that the goal we sought in that place was worthy of their best and gave their best. In the end, hatred centuries old made it impossible for Lebanon to achieve peace when we and so many others hoped it would. But while they were there, those young men of ours prevented widespread killing in Beirut, and they added luster, not tarnish, to their motto, Semper Fidelis.
And this bombing is, most likely due to insurgents trying to keep Crusader presence out of Lebanon.
I agree. And all of this is happening in the midst of the Lebanese civil war.
The Lebanese Civil War began after the government tried to assassinate the Christian Democrat Party leader, Pierre Gemayel, and the Christian Democrats ambushed a busload of Palestinians, killing 27 people. This led to weeks of clashing between Palestinian Muslim forces and Christian Democrats. Syrians entered Lebanon to restore peace in June 1976, stopping Palestinian Muslim forces from further attacking any Christians. Other nations, including Egypt and Saudi Arabia, worked to keep the peace. However, Palestinians and Israeli forces clashed, with Israeli soldiers entering Lebanon. On March 19, 1978, the UN Security Council adopted Resolution 425, calling Israel to withdraw from Lebanon and establish peace. The conflict escalated when Bashir Gemayel, the president-elect of Lebanon, was assassinated. Israeli soldiers responded by invading West Beirut. Multinational forces supported the government, and though the U.S. was initially neutral, they defended Gemayel against the Druze, a religious sect of Islam in Lebanon and Syria, and the Shiites. This biased support is most likely the reason for the U.S. embassy bombing today.
Okay, so this embassy bombing is sure to get a reaction from the U.S. How do you think the U.S. will respond?
Well, for starters, I don't think the U.S. will stand down. They're definitely going to launch a frontline attack, because the U.S. will not take this.
Thank you for tuning in to DEF News. This is P. Dot
And Chris?
signing off.